What's going on, everybody? This is joshsdh. I am back here in Age of Wonders 3, and yeah, last episode I killed myself outright because I was stupid and didn't really know how to play the game. I still may be stupid, I still don't know how to play the game, but we're going to try again on what is supposed to be the simplest of missions, and we're going to attack the Brigand hideout. So let's go and attack them with our army. We did come over here, we picked up a treasure chest, and we got some money and some loot. And well, actually just money and mana. Mana and money. Alright, now let's attack these brigands. This time, we're going to show them who's boss. Manual combat, go! So for those of you who don't like manual combat, you do have the option of skipping it outright and doing the automatic, but I feel like there's a lot of work put into the game with this manual combat, so why would you want to skip it? Also, I don't know that I ever noticed this dragon skull. That's cool. Alright, so the evil armies have approached. They're coming forward. There's more actions up here, so let's... Actually, I do want to look at something real quick. Action points. Let's see, there's limits map actually each blah blah blah. Oh, so that's how that works. Represented by the color coding and the movement range. Got it. Okay, well, good. I can close that now. Alright, so it is our go. Let's put our battle hex on. Let's see here. So same time as last time. I got these archers. It looks like it's a little bit of a different layout this time. Oh, it is a different layout because this time I approach from a different angle. That's cool. So that's why I didn't notice the dragon skull, because it is a different approach. So I came into their camp from another side, so that's why the battle map's drawn that way. Excellent. Okay. So I think we're going to start off with, let's see, who are these here? Let's get our longbowmen into range behind here. And yeah, we'll put them here, actually. I don't think they're going to be in range to attack anything. I'll put them over here. I'm going to try to bring them in. Oh, actually, they're in range to attack these guys. Beautiful. Line of sight, line of sight, line of sight. Let's actually attack these ones here. Because what we're going to do is we're going to try to whittle these ones down before... Nice shooting, Tex. We're going to try to whittle them down before they even get their turn. So here's our swordsmen. They have the ability to go and... Yeah, we'll knock out a barricade. Not enough to break it down completely, and they are now wide in the open. So let's see if we can put these fine friends behind them and drop some lightning. Lightning them to death. Nice. Alright, how's this unit doing now? They're not really getting that damaged. So we're going to try another tactic over here. And they're still in range. So shoot them. Beautiful. That was good. And we can bring them in to tear down the fence. So now we have an opening. And let's go ahead and move you here, and we'll drop a spell. I'm not going to let her die again this time. She's going to use one of her abilities, so this is going to rain down piercing blades covered in poison. Ouch. They're going to deal 12 damage and 8 poison damage to the enemy unit. And if they're armored, they get another 2 damage. So it's going to do possibly enough to wipe them out. So anywhere from 16 to 24. So we may get lucky. Let's find out what happens. And it did 22 points of damage, which is exactly what we needed to kill them. So that's one unit gone before they even had a turn. That's fantastic. So let's see what they do. I'm guessing they're going to shoot... Oh, actually, that's not what I was guessing at all. Ooh, nice shooting, Tex. Alright, so they are going to try to wipe out that whole unit. But luckily, that brigade is not dead. And it is now our turn. And we are in a fantastic play. So, okay, we have this thing going on here where they have squares where they have... basically, their attack zones. So if you ever play Dungeons & Dragons, these tiles in front are their threat zones. So if we attack them here, they'll threaten us. But if we go here, well, there's a barricade in the way. But if we go here, they can't retaliate. Now we'll have to take the barricade out, but that's okay. The other thing is we force them to use their action points. So if we had 3 units attack them and they moved, then they don't get a turn next turn. So let's go here. And again, that was intentional because what that's going to let our longbowmen do Actually, our swordsman will be able to walk right in now and just hurt them real bad. Now, why can they retaliate? That's not a threatened zone. Do they have an ability that lets them do this? So again, this is what's so great is you can check them. You're like, okay, let's say melee strike, fast healing. What's irregular? Nope. Okay, human mariner. Okay, nothing too fancy. So I guess it's just because they have enough action points left, they could turn and then attack. But that's okay. We're gonna go for it. Let's bring our swords folk in first and attack. We'll see who wins that battle. Oh wow, our swords, they did quite well. So we have archers left. Let's let them maybe knock them out. Nice. So we're down to only 2 units left to hurt us. And now I'm actually feeling like I could potentially bring in my my folks here. Let's see. This could almost wipe them out. So let's hold off. Last time I ran her in, she died. And let's go back to this. So we have flanking, but we do have range penalty. So let's move them to here and see if this is much better. So this could be enough to potentially wipe them out because we can get 2 times lightning damage of 10 to 16. So we have 20 to 32 damage coming. And this unit has 35. So this won't wipe them out per se, but it's going to get pretty darn close. So let's do it. So 15, 12. So they have a whopping like 3 life left. So now we are going to run Big Boss in and take him out. And that's it. And we win. So when you play it tactically like we should, and how I should have last episode, so much better. So their hideout is destroyed. It's obvious they're not accounted for. We must go to the Haya village Eldast and deal with the remaining scum before they cause trouble. Alright, so you'll see we've killed all of their folks. They're all dead. None of ours died. We won, which is awesome. We completed a quest. And we got a quest reward. So let's look at this reward here. So this gives us blight protection, and this is going to be for our hero. So we'll take the reward and we'll open up our inventory screen, and we can just drag it right where it belongs. Those are things right there. Beautiful. So that's the inventory. We don't have any updates yet, but we're doing okay. And we now have our army requires orders. So let's keep exploring and moving on. I think maybe we'll go maybe another battle for this episode, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so let's see. We'll come down here and say end our turn, and then we're going to move to whatever this is here. The Shrine of the Guardian Angel. Let's see. Cool. Let's go check that out. Actually, we got to pick a new research. So we'll select a new research. So we have all sorts of options. Trained killers. Scoundrels evolve into assassins. Interesting. Scout training, more vision. We can summon crows. This looks like some sort of healing. So let's see. Combat spell unit enhancement that restores 10. And oh, nice. Okay. It's gonna take 3 turns to generate that one. Let's see what some of these other ones do. I don't really want to do these population ones. Courtesan ambassadors. Let's summon crows because this sounds cool. They're an animal. They have some melee strike. I wonder if they can fly. What's their movement? Their movement's 9, but I wonder if, because they're crows, if they can go 9 in any direction. We'll have to find out. Let's get them next. And we'll now move to here. Oh, what's going on? Sundrin, your highness, brigands are threatening to burn our city down. Please help vanquish them. All right.
Brigands, we will not interfere. We will deal with you first. Die.
Oh, well, that's... No, you shall die. That's not really a very witty comeback. So, concealment. They have some concealment, but we can deal with that. So, we'll just end turn, and they're going to come to us first. So, very likely victory. Nice. They're attacking us. So, I think that means we get to actually go first. And let's see. We're going to be fighting a couple scoundrels with some crossbows and assassins. Which, whoa, they have some gnarly damage. Let's kill them quick. All right.
Manual combat. Battle begin.
So again, tactical map. So you can see we're in this kind of shrine right now. And the shrine provides an effect. So let's see. The shrine resurrects a random unit each combat round. Resurrected units are bought back with 50% of their total health. Machine and undead units can't be resurrected. So that's good to know that we need to kill things fast because every round something's coming back to life. And it doesn't necessarily say that it's just for me, or maybe that's what that's saying. We'll have to find out. Either way, it is our turn first. So let's figure out what we want to do. So what do we got over here? Scoundrel, crossbows, assassins. I want them to die first because they can do some serious damage. Crossbow and crossbow. So assassins, and they got some good amount of life. So let's start off with a spell, shall we? And I'm thinking what we want to do is, so we can blind them for a turn, or we can deal potentially 20 damage, or we can give more armor. I'm going to try to deal the damage, and we're going to do it right here. Nice. Okay. So that dealt them 17 damage already, so that's pretty solid. And I'm going to move my lightning dudes over here. I'm going to hide them behind this pillar, hopefully get some cover. Of course, it also means they have no line of sight on anything. My guards, I'm also going to move to cover. I'm going to put them in guard mode. Our swordsmen... Yeah, I kind of want to be able to like march forward as a line. This, I don't see anything that has two major bursty issues. So what we are going to do is we're going to move our archers though over to here. Let's see if that puts them in range or anything. I don't think it will. Yeah, the dots are our range, so they're not in range or anything, so they'll also lock down. And our other longbowmen will move up to here. And again, so if anything advances, we'll hopefully be in range. Alright, and that should end our turn. So we'll see what happens now and what they're going to do. So first up, the crossbowmen brigands, they're going to come into range and shoot my phalanx. So are they going to tag team? Yeah, so they're going to try to take out that phalanx first. This group's going to go here. No, they really are trying to go one for one. And here come, oh man, they got some range. Alright, so I do need to worry about these lovely fellers. So we could potentially stun them for 2 turns. Let's see what happens. We're going to try stunning. I've never used the stun spell. Does it? Do we get it off? Oh, we got him. Beautiful. So now they can't retaliate. And so I get flanking on them, and I can just walk in and start chopping them to pieces. And they only have 9 life left, so we're just going to knock them out right now. That's 5. Okay, so we got rid of the assassins. So that's our biggest worry. Of course, we do have to worry about these guys too. And they can retaliate. But let's just run up and stab them a few times and see what happens. We're better at the stabby. And we're going to actually shoot them here. Another range of... Nice. Alright, so that takes care of them. And look who I still have. I still have my awesome lady. And she's going to drop another set of this death arrows from heaven above. And we're going to knock them over on here, I think. So we're going to take out the scoundrels that are most threatening of force. Well, either way, I think I'm losing these guys. Now we'll see if I get lucky and if my guys get rezzed. So... Okay, so my guys are dead. Ooh. But there we go. They came back with half life, so I haven't actually lost anyone yet, so that's fantastic. So let's just take them out. Okay, so that leaves us with just these fellows. So we're going to shoot them with the bows first, and that could end it. That's it. That's the battle. So we used the ability of the res. We kind of held off before we wiped them out, and that was enough to get my R's back. And the city, they're thanking us. They're saying how wonderful we are, and we now have a foothold. So we actually have a city. And we can see that all of my soldiers have survived. That's fantastic. So I got a throne city. Structures, structures. Find a way in. An army requires your orders. So we can close that, close that, close that. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to rest in here because I believe anything we do... Champion, let's see. Bestows visiting units with Holy Champion for 4, fully restores their health. So let's go ahead. Oh, just the champions, I guess. Okay. Well, we're going to just hold off here for a moment. Beautiful. So now we can start doing production stuff. So what I want to do here is I want to look at what our different building options are. So these all help with our production. We can start making more soldiers. And actually what I'm going to do right now is going to be some more, I think, initiates. I like these lightning blastings that they do. So we'll produce that. So we got an initiate. Then I'm going to do a longbowman. And then we'll come back to this town. And this is the Throne City. So we're not going to change that right now, but that's good. So we can dismiss the hint. Okay. So we are now going to explore. And we're going to come over here. Alright, so we have a battle with ogre, sweet, and a boar. And we'll go to manual. Nice. Alright, so here we go. I've not seen an ogre or a boar, and it looks like we're trying to take out this mana place. I still don't see the ogre or the boar. Oh, they're over there. Okay, so they're moving closer. They're going to come to us. Here comes the boar running in. And here comes the ogres. So we'll take a look at what the ogres can do in a second here. So before we do any actions, let's see these ogres. So they can hit for 18 up to... Woo! They hit hard. Oh, man. And then the boar can hit for 8, so not anywhere near as bad. So let's go ahead and take out the boar. They'll retaliate. That's our longbowman. Wait. That's our that's the swordsman. Why does it say longbowman down here? Weird. Alright, so I don't know what the purple colors are back here. Not too worried about that. We're going to go ahead and zap. Oh, it's a range penalty? Fine. We'll move to here. And now we're going to zap the boars. I got to remember to write when I right-click when I don't. There we go. So the boars take 7, 8. That's 15 damage on the boar. So the boar is down to a third. Let's see. I'm going to be able to... I should be able to take the boar out. But the boar is going to be able to fight back and hit me. So they retaliate for 6 to 10 damage. I think that's actually worth it. Why did I not take the boar off the board? Ugh, that's frustrating. Alright, let's go take the boar out. There we go, they won't be able to retaliate. So the boar's gone. So we don't have to worry about the boar anymore, because that wasn't too bad. So we still have this giant monstrous ogre, though. And we have Union Guards here, so we're going to put them right there. And they, I believe, have first strike. Yep, so they have first strike. So if they're defending, they actually attack first. So we're going to put them in shield mode. And we have some longbowmen here, which I'm going to put right behind our front line. And looks like we are in range to shoot. And we only hit them for 3. Oh my gosh. These are some tough trolls or ogres over here. They're also still in range. Nice. I'm surprised I'm not getting penalized for the cover here. Interesting. This is the arcing shot. Alright, so let's see what happens. Here comes the ogres. As I said, our guys get to attack. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I think we need some new pikemen. Because our pikemen are gone. Oh, that's a bummer. Alright, well, we got some options. So let's start with our... Sorry, my dog's barking if you hear in the back. Let's start with our swordman flanking. So we got them on the flank. Now let's move in our longbowmen with the attack. Beautiful. And we are down to 11 hit points. And let's move our boss in and just hope that she hits for 11. Ah, she hit for 9 and took a whack to the face. But luckily, we still had enough life to soak that, so that wasn't the end of the world. Fantastic! Look at that. We did. Oh well, let's say a moment of goodbye. Fare thee well, High Elf Union Guard. Thank you for your work. I think the morale was very high. Morale was very high. They're very dead, but the morale was very high. Alright. And so we got some stuff from finding the node, and our hero has leveled up. Sundrin of House Iniok, the leader, gets 5 upgrade points. Fantastic. So let's see what we got here. We got all sorts of options, so we can get some more life, more strength. I think what we're gonna do, what is Dirty Dozen? I don't know who the Devout are, but that's cool. Everyone gains wall climbing. Nice. Alright. Break control. Nice. Armor piercing, so more damage. Oh man, what's this one? Oh, this one hurts walls, and yeah, let's do sabotage first. And I wonder if I can just save these points for the next time I upgrade. I wonder about that. So let's just do that. Yeah, it looks like we can. Alright, how far can we move? And that's our movement for this turn. Oh, you know what? Convenient, because a friend died, so we now have room in my army for you. Alright, we're going to keep that elf there, just to keep an eye on things. Okay, so we have met a new group. So greetings, sons of House Iniok. What brings you to our lands? So it looks like they have a quest for us. This is the Fae. They're slightly good, they're indifferent, they're neutral, and they look like the little pixies. Sweet. So they're going to ask us to capture a nearby castle. A few weeks ago, Gamblag built a castle in the north, close off the bridge to all the visitors. What a jerk. This guy, see, he's been planning this the whole time. So he wants to go and do that. So we're going to accept that quest. And we're now at peace. Hooray! We now have an initiate. And, oh look, we got our crows researched. So we start doing stuff with crows. So we have some other things going on here. I think really, though, what I want to do is I want to up my, get some more spell points. Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to move as far as they'll let us move. Interesting. We will stop there. And a new day has dawned. And this is where we're going to stop for this episode. We've done 2 battles. We're on a stampede. We're getting ready to go attack the evil orc dude, Gamblag, the Master of Origins. And so we're going to go attack his stone fortress, but we're going to do that next episode. So thanks so much for watching. If there's any questions or things you want to point out or tell me what I did wrong or could have done better, let me know in the comments below. And as always, have a good one. Bye!